Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday night. It's the longest running daily variety show, the Mark and Spire Show. Now, I have to break in very quickly here because I still have a kid up. Like, the youngest is still up. And that's the problem. You know, crazy times as they get older here. But so I'm going to head and get her to sleep real quick. Do me a favor. Enjoy this. We're going to do this building the cane. I'll do it tomorrow. I couldn't get all the gear figured out so I could bring all the cameras downstairs to do that. So tomorrow we'll do it, but just enjoy this comedy for a few minutes till I can come back and we'll be live to jam. We'll get a woohoo from Zabrowski at that point. Here we go. I'm going into pitch right now, really nervous. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm hoping that they're excited about moinking. It's the newest trend. You guys will hear about it soon. I'm going to do a pitch in a few seconds here. But I'm really excited. I'm just nervous. This is the first time I've ever pitched like this in front of sharks. So like, I don't know if they're going to just chew me alive, or if they're going to be like, moinking is the most exciting thing since freaking hula hoop. And it is. But I gotta first go and make my case. So I'm heading in now, guys. Wish me luck. Thanks. I'll see you soon, all right? How will Moink make out in the shark tank? Hi, sharks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of Moink. What's that? Moink? What is Moink? When you get your friggin' Moink on, everybody's excited. Let me tell you a little bit about it. When you go out with friends and you're like, hey, what are we gonna do later? I'm like, dude, get a friggin' Moink. And everybody's like, I want a Moink. Where do you go? 1995. Look, you have to use, we'll call 1-800 number, and we'll give you a freaking Moink. So look, that's the whole business, really. And like, who's on board? Who wants to be on the Moink train, you know? Some people are a little nervous about getting on the Moink train because they don't know what it is. The bottom line is this. Do you remember the 60s? Yeah, I remember. I know you do, Mr. Wonderful. Remember back in the 60s when people were banging it out? That's what the Moink is about here, 2023 style, because we couldn't really get it off the ground 2019, Plan Demaroo, and now instead we're reeling it back. We brought it back in, and people are getting their Moink on for the first time ever. I'm sorry, what's that, Barbara?
I find you enormously abrasive. I feel as though you don't have the capacity to listen.
No, Barbara, you can't just ask me questions like that when I'm trying to do my presentation. Okay, you want to ask me questions during the presentation? How about you let me present first before you start asking me questions about valuation?
Oh, you're asking for $50 million for 1.5%. How did you get that valuation, Mark?
How about you shut your friggin' hole till I finish, my presentation? And then you could ask your questions. And I'll lay it out for you. I'm gonna give you all the detail, Barb. What's that?
Your biggest danger is underestimating how successful you could be and what you're going to need to get there. You need me?
No, Barbara, I'm sorry. I thought you were on like a one-on-one friend basis now. Like you're investing in Moink. And when you do invest in Moink, all of a sudden I can call you Barb, you know? I didn't know I'd be offending you in the moment. I'm sorry about that. Look, bottom line, sharks, who the frig's on board to get their Moink on? Mr. Wonderful, I'm sorry.
You may not like this offer, but I'm going to make it anyway. I would want some kind of cash flow in the form of, maybe I'd make it debt, or maybe I'd make a royalty.
No, this isn't like a debt deal, okay? You want to make it a debt deal. Look, I'm going to structure this with a debt / umbrella plan. You want to do a traveler's insurance? I don't need a traveler's insurance plan to, deal with Moink. When you're out there on the streets of Michigan and you're doing it, you know, and everybody's like, tell me a little bit about Moink. And you're like, no, you gotta get the Moink on. And you do the dance. That's when everybody goes wild. They all want to be on board. They all want to get their Moink products. So we came out with our very first shirt. Go Moink yourself. And look, if you have a problem with that one, then you're not a Moink, you know, like connoisseur. You want to be a Moink connoisseur, then you know that Go Moink Yourself is like the foray into the brand, you know, positioning. I'm sorry, what's that, Cubes?
Just for calling me Cubes, I'm out.
Now, I will call you Cubes, okay, because your name is Cuban, and I'm a shorter than, you know, longer name guy. I'm going to give you the acronym, okay, you're Cubes. And listen, all I have to tell you, Cubes, is that we're making big ducats here on, you know, on Moink. And when you have Moink, you got money. You know, that's not one of our other like bumper stickers. When you got Moink, you got money. Because think about it, 60s when you were moinking, you know, like babies being born, everybody's getting moinked. Look, I'm just painting a picture for you guys, Sharks. If you want to invest in the hottest company in the world right now, getting your Moink on, the valuation's clear to me. Yeah, but you guys, I know you want a little bit more, so let me give you the t-shirt number 2. Get the Moink out of here, you know what I mean? And then what you're doing is you're telling them that they can't Moink where they are. Like, you can't Moink here. You gotta Moink somewhere else, you know? And again, we're trying to be safe Moinkers while we're also supplying more Moinking. You know, so it's like more Moinking, but safe Moinking. So look, that's our product here. Do you have any specific questions for me as the inventor of Moinking? Moink Mondays. That's another one we're doing now. There's 10% off on the website if you want to get into the Moink Mondays, you know, routine. Look, I'm just letting you know about the kind of the specifics of our website on moink.com. And remember, this is a kind of moving product in a way, okay? Because we started with Moink, and we're gonna very quickly move over to Poink, okay? Let me tell you a little bit about Poink. Poink is for your animals, okay? And when they're going out there to procreate in order to make new species.
You are remarkably entertaining. I firmly believe that you'd be hugely successful if you did a comedy routine.
Okay, no, sorry. That one we'll leave out of this pitch, okay? You guys could ask me about poinking later. But right now, we'll stick to moinking, okay? Which is the maternal, you know, version of poinking. Listen, we're doing it right now. We are cash positive. We've made $15.7 million in the first 7 days. Everybody's getting their moink on. Who's on board? Who wants to be the next moinker? We call people who, you know, who are part of the moink, you know, let's call ourselves an organization. How about that? The Moink organization. I was gonna say the Moink team, but we're more than a team, you know? Like, you guys bring so much to the table. That's why I'm here today. I really want a deal. I'm not here like that guy, like, oh, he's killing it. He made $15.1 million in the first 7 hours. So he doesn't really want a deal. I do want a deal. I'm here to do a deal because I need the expert tutelage from you guys, you know? So look, I'm gonna lay it out for you. We're killing it, yes, but I need a shark in order to shark it. You know, like you could kill it, but wouldn't you rather shark it, which means you gnaw the freaking face off? I'm just saying that that's what I want from you guys. I don't want to just kill it and then it's like, oh, it's dead. You know, everything's dead. No, I want it to be a constant shark attack. And that's what I'm thinking. All 5 of you, we all get our moink on together. It's a group moinking, you know? And some people are like, wait a second, we're doing group moinking? Yes, that's part of the freaking program. Like, shirt number 3 was, if you're not down, get a group moink going. Yeah? And then people are starting to see it from that perspective. 2023, you know, you don't tell people what they are, who they could be, who they should be with, and you can say, why don't you all join and get a moink on, you know? T-shirt, 3rd one.
What are your sales?
We're killing on that one too. We made $747,243 in 7 seconds. Yeah. Look, when you got the most successful and cash positive business you've ever seen on Shark Tank, walk in here and say, I want to do a deal. You know, you guys say, where are the freaking deals? Let's throw them on the table for this guy. Let's go. Let's just put them on. And then I'm going to sit there and just read them off. Okay, look, Barbara's offering $17.4 million for 1.5%. Right?
Tell us why it's a
By the way, in all
50
transparency,
million.
I have a couple of these.
Highest valuation ever requested in the Shark Tank.
Just want to be clear I heard you properly.
Guys, my valuation's clear. You see what I've done. Sales, you know, boinking. You know? I got nothing else. That's all I know is that when people want to get their moink on, they're going to moink.com, you know? And they're putting in their order for a double moinking. That's another thing. The double moink. We're offering bonus points on the first moink. And then when you put it towards the second moink and you pay the difference, double moink situation, you know? Look, that's just like the ultimate. If you can get a double moink, you know, then like everybody is excited. They really want to, you know, start telling their friends. They start buying apartments and like, you know, painting rooms because of the moinking. They're hopeful that maybe that's going to lead to more, you know.
What problem is it actually solving?
Guys, this is how we bring the world together. By moinking. So I don't think I could tell you any more about moink than I've done so far. So I appreciate you guys, and at this point, I will take questions. Sharks, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mark Pires. I am the inventor of moink. You may be saying to yourself, what the frig is moink? I'm going to tell you all about it right now.
It's one of the worst ideas I've ever seen. I'm out.
Mr. Wonderful, how could you be out before I even said, I didn't even tell you what the product was, and you're getting out already? Mr. Wonderful, you may be like a moinker. You don't even know if that's our, you know, thing. When someone's into moinking, we used to call them a moinker. And if you're not a moinker before I even get through it, you know, like I'm here, I'm trying to do it, give you the pitch. You won't even let me get through a pitch before I'm out. I'm Mr. Wonderful, I'm out. You're not so wonderful if you can't even let me finish my pitch first. What's that?
You guys are on top of the world. You were dominating.
Oh, Cuban, I appreciate you over here giving me cubes. Good guy. Listen, I'm going to tailor my speech directly to Cuban because I think I'm kind of pissed off now, Mr. Wonderful. I don't even want to look in your direction. All right? I'm doing it here to Cubes. Cubes, listen. Moink You is our first like go-to product, you know, when people are out on the streets and they're like just trying to get the brand awareness, you know. We have these t-shirts and the first thing you see is Moink You. It's just creating conversation. I know you know what that's like. Social media style. You want to create a conversation with your clientele in order to build the business. Now, of course, our customer acquisition cost is less than $1 because everybody wants to get moinked. And when you're doing a moinking type of deal with the Sharks, maybe not Mr. Wonderful, but again, Cubes, moinking, you know, listen, you should bring it up at a Dallas Mavs meeting. Guys, everybody ever heard of moinking? Have you guys been doing a moinkaroo? And then everybody's in, you know. You get a, not a controlling, you know, share, but you get a 1.5% of the business. Yeah, that's big money right there. Big money. But listen, I wanted to say something first of all, Barbara. I don't really appreciate the way that you just come to your valuation of the moink business without, first of all, hearing me out of why I think the valuation should be what it is. You know.
Not for a second. But here's what we see again and again on Shark Tank, which always disturbs me. It's your approach to business, right? I see you as a cautious, respectful, intellectual guy, very bright, assessing, analyzing, but you forgot to take it out to market and see if there's even a demand there.
I can add a lot of value here, bringing this into my portfolio and making you a Shark Tank company.
Mr. Wonderful, with your stupid little like, you know, I always noticed you do one of these, Mr. Wonderful, in every single picture. You have something, secret society stuff you want to tell us about? I'm part of a Testavan. Yeah, we know all about you. It'd be a shut up. But what about, are you part of like Illuminati? Like, what do we do?
Ah, look, at every photo, I'm like this.
Yeah, we know what that means. Listen, you're out anyway. I don't freaking care what you think of me with your Illuminati ties. Okay, look, guys, let's get back to brass tacks, okay? Moink you. The first product. Second one is go moink yourself. That one, we went gold, platinum, double digits. You know, when I got a call from the supplier, they were like, we can't, we don't even have any more fabric for this. I had to question them. I pressed them. How could you run out of fabric for a moink? You know, like people want to get moinked. So let me get back to this because Barbara, I know you're on freaking bated breath. You can't wait to learn more about moinking. Now, it is a process that involves your libido, first of all. You know, I know that you're lacking that, Mr. Wonderful. You know, you were thinking about getting into women's sports. We know, 2023. But look, Mr. Wonderful, that's you, okay? I'm still working with cubes. I'm still working over here with Barbara. Barbara, let me ask you a question, if I'm allowed to ask questions of you guys. Like, you're here asking me questions. What are you? I want to ask you questions. When's the last time you moinked? You know, I'm here. I'm doing the moinking. I got the t-shirts. Go moink
I probably
yourself.
need this product more than any other woman on earth. I haven't had a sexual thought in probably 30 years.
And you can't even, like, tell me why moinking is, like, not the best thing since Wonder Bread? You know, 62, 5 cents a freaking loaf. And now you're talking about my valuation. Inflation. Look, remember, when you have an inflationary tactic, and it has to do with Wonder Bread, but you're getting moinked? You know? I mean, look, you could say negatively, I got moinked, but like, don't you want to get moinked, Barbara? I mean, like at a certain point, maybe you're just not into it anymore. You're just like, I'm over getting moinked. But right now, this is a moinking situation. We're here doing a Shark Tank. Yeah, I know Kevin's here. He can, you know, we'll turn him in the other direction, Barbara. Okay. If you don't want to get your moink on, just because freaking Mr. Wonderful is here. What's that? No, you're not wonderful. I was joking. Didn't you see me do air quotes? Cubes. You saw me do air quotes, right? What is he talking about? I am wonderful. No, I was joking with you. Sarcasm. Yeah, Mr. Wonderful is like literally sarcasm. Everybody's laughing at you, Mr. Wonderful, not with you. Yeah. What's that? No, I don't care if they're laughing at me. That's the point of this, you know? No, Cubes, he's just being a jerk, okay? I get it. I'm the butt of the joke. You know, maybe if you guys were throwing deals at me instead of freaking complaints and more obstacles. Oh, what were your sales in 2019? We had the Plan Demaroo. You know, what did you want me to do during the Plan Demaroo when everybody can't get out there and moink? You know, there's no moinking when you've got to be social distancing, you know? Oh, sir, your business, how's it doing? Are you flourishing? No, I got to call the SBA. You got to help me out. I'm here. What's your business, sir? Moink. What's that about? Go moink yourself. You haven't seen the shirts? Oh, yeah, no, I did see that. Right? Right? What's that, Cuban? No, Cuban, look, you want to have controlling interest in the company? You got to pay big bucks, you know, or you can go moink yourself. You know, that's shirt too, remember. And if you're not going to be an investor in the company, you could at least be an investor in the company by purchasing a Go Moink Yourself shirt. You know? What's that green dress over there?
I think that the businesses that do really well right now are those that have a purpose.
You know, I appreciate your green dress. I do. It's nice neon green. That was a choice. That was a choice. You know, I wouldn't have gone with neon green. Like, you know, that's just me. Look, again, I'm here. I'm moinking. And I'm just looking for a partner. Like, who wants to get their moink on, you know? I mean, and again, you could be private with your moinking. This is a private business. What's that, neon? No, Neon, you can't. Look, if you want to have like a taster / like, you know, let me see if I could get a product sample, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not only the product inventor, I'm also a client. Look, Neon, this is a pyramid scheme. Okay, we're working on a pyramid scheme, but this one works. You know? Like, you guys had a problem with Madoff, but he did it right for a very long time. You know, he kept everybody in the dark. They're all like, I've got a lot of money. And then he just took it all. You know, that's what we're doing here sort of too with the Moink. Everybody's in, they're thinking, look, I got a really good, you know, investment here in Moink. And then the freaking you dropped the other shoe, you know? What's that, Cuban?
To everybody who's watching, don't buy it. I'm out.
No, Cuban, what do you mean you're out? Cuban!
I really don't know anything. Mark, sometimes your level of arrogance really pisses me off. I only say that you don't give people a chance. I wish I knew what their business was if you would let people talk.
This is the freaking deal of the century! Moink! Who cares if you're just rug pulling people? That's what we do best here. You must have missed my feature film, The Wolf of Crypto. It is available on YouTube to watch, where I rug pull everybody. What is that?
Won't want to be a...
Well, no, I mean, it's one of my alter egos, you know, because I wasn't going to use my real social security number for that. So Peter Bishop went out and robbed everybody blind. And he's a multi-millionaire, Peter Bishop. Then, of course, offshoring it, I dropped those funds, that's right, into Moink. And now I'm moinking it, you know? But look, if you guys don't want to be, you know, like in and green neon, like you want to do you, whatever, you know? But like, I'm gonna just continue to moink the freaking business, you know? I'm gonna moink it into the ground if I have to. And if you guys don't want to be a part of it and green, neon, moink the system. You know, some people are like, I want to build a really successful business. I want to moink the freaking system. I moink the system. Everybody gets their moink on. You collect the profits. Bang, biggity, boo. You know? What's that, Neon? No, Neon, you won't get caught. There's no issues here. This is all above board. You know, people are buying a control, you know, in the company, which is just getting their moink on until they realize that it's like an Amish thing, you know? Sometimes you're not really expecting Lancaster to come into the picture, and all of a sudden you're there. You know? Lancaster, Pennsylvania, they're out in the freaking horse and buggy. And then you realize you got duped, you know? But look, if you guys aren't into getting duped with the Amish, and you get them thinking like they all of a sudden got some lottery ticket and they can now support their family by moinking, and now, you know, selling the moinking results to the public, I mean, that's on you guys. I just want to say one more thing before you know. Remember this face, okay? Especially you, Cuban, and freaking you, stupid. Yeah, I'm calling you stupid with the dumb head. Why don't you polish that freaking head before you go on camera? Let me ask, I needed to know this before, Mr. Wonderhall. Do they, like, put a base on that stupid nog before you go out here for filming? Because you got to imagine there's a shine on that thing, you know? Get your shine box, you know, that type of deal.
You're a get the out of here.
Oh! Remember this face, all right? Because I'm going to be a success with Moink.
You. We're all out.
I'm telling you, whether it was you or me or Robert or one of us, he was going to do that to somebody. It just happened to be you were the last guy. He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
Kevin, don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Look, I went in there, I gave him my all, I told him all about Moink, and I just couldn't get anybody on board. I don't know what else I could have said. You know, get your Moink on, go Moink yourself. You know, Kevin just seemed to be a real deterrent from the very top, and I just couldn't get over his negativity at the end of it. You know, Mark Cuban, I thought he was on board, like he was gonna invest, he was gonna put everything he had, all of his billions, behind Moink. Because he gets his Moink on, he's got a lot of kids, you know? And he didn't get on board. Barbara, a little frigid there. So I'm not surprised on Barbara. But freaking Neon, when Neon Lady was sat there and she's going, "Bah!" and she's asking me stupid questions, that's when I was like, I gotta get the freak out of here. I don't even want to deal anymore. No, of course I wanted a deal. You know, it really bothers me. I did everything I could in there. I did it all. And I got nowhere except for here. You know, this is the walk of shame room. I get it. I'm on my way out the door. I'm going. And then you guys are gonna laugh. Oh, look, he went in here, he's gonna go get his moink on all by himself tonight. No, I'm not. I got a group moink going, okay? Told you guys about it. Nobody wanted to get in on the group moink, but that again, that's on you. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness.
The golden ticket goes to my favorite product.
I've made you a good offer.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is the winner.
Riding all the way to the bank, baby.
You've come to the right place.
Oh, goodness. You know, it's times like this you realize that we could have saved the whole We're here
from taking
again.
place.
This is the Mark Inspires program. Day 1,578 in a row doing it here with you. And today I'm actually in Russia. There was an attempt on President Vladimir Putin's life. And we're just kind of, you know, with the wreckage. And I just wanted to kind of let you guys know how serious this was. You know, almost got the Putin. There were Putin hit on him. And he got away, you know? It actually wound up landing about 12 miles short of old Vladaroo. And, you know, he went like this, you know, which I get it. He was thinking like, is that what you try? You try to send a drone at me, Vladimir Putin? So it gets cold as can be here in Russia. I am looking for relics. This is a Vladimir Putin assassination drone. You know, it's not like a normal drone. This is an assassination drone. And I just wanted you guys to know this was difficult to get here. Do you know how many lines of security I had to go through to get here with the assassination drone? You know, sometimes when you're in Russia and you speak fluent Russian, you can go up and say, Vladimir is my friend. They said, well, speak to us in Russian. No, I do Russian accent. Yes, I'm here Vladimir Putin style. And when they let me through, I gave them some freaking Sky vodka. You know? And that's why I'm the one reporter on the scene with the assassination drone. So I hope you guys will do me a favor and share. Let other people know I'm here assassination drone style. And all we need to do is get our one-on-one interview with Vladimir Putin. I'm expecting him here shortly, you know, so he can see the villain eye to eye, drone to eye. You know, Vladimir's going to come down and say, you tried to get me. You tried to get me. He pours vodka on it. He lights a freaking Molotov. Drop it on top of the assassination drone. You know, I think yes. Look, there's a chair in the middle of the assassination drone. That's pretty crazy. You know, Joanne, when you're here wheezing, Joanne's here in Russia.
Freaking hovering in.
Wheezing it out while I'm here trying to do a news report. Channel 7 News. Guys, Matt Zabrowski's about to hit us with a woohoo. Let's see if we can get it. There's something to die for. Vladimir Putin almost something to live for. I'm dancing in freaking Russia. Woo! My assassination drone. Look, I'm dancing on the assassination drone. There's something to live for. I need a woohoo. Get us into the show. Zabrosk! Right, he came to Russia too. Guys, that is the show. In Russia, assassination drone, and Matt Zabrowski is giving us a woohoo to start off the show properly. Channel 7 News style. So, it was not easy. I had to take 9 flights and a donkey to get right here by the assassination drone. And it was actually still, there was a little bit of flames. And, you know, it was so cold, I went over it. I was like an assassination drone style in it. I'm just like, let me just warm up, you know, by the wreckage. So I'm part Russian now. They decided to make me an honorary citizen of Russia because of my reporting here on the assassination drone. And look, you know, they're murdering reporters in Ukraine right now, the Russians. But when I came from the United States of America, Channel 7 News, they're like, hey, Mark Pires, why don't you come on down and do a story on the assassination drone? I'll do it, you know, I'll do it. But I just want you guys to understand, you know, how hard it was to get past McCall. You know, I pulled up in that old Range Rover that they have that's got like 2 wheels and it just scrapes along. They put skis at the back of it though, so it moves. And you pull up to the ranch and McCall comes walking up, you know, with a pitchfork. Half a shirt on. They're freaking weird here in Russia, you know? And he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? I said, what am I doing here? I'm Mark Pires, Channel 7 News. I hear you have an assassination drone on your premises. He goes, yes, I have inside. You come, you want vodka? Of course I freaking want vodka. It's negative 14 degrees here in Russia. You don't want to give me vodka? You have to ask me if I want vodka? I want a double-decker of vodka. Yeah. You know, give me a double-decker of vodka, or I'm just, you know, I guess I'm going to your neighbor and seeing if they're a little more generous with their vodka. Channel 7 News, you know, when you're in the middle of it and you're on the ranch, you've got all access to the murder drone. It's just kind of like a good thing because I get hazard pay here. You need it when you're going to Russia. And there's assassination drones, like right within your premises. So anyway, I think Vlad should be here any minute, you know? I really want to ask him, you know, is he nervous about the next one getting him? This is clearly something they're attempting now. Like, oh, next time he's on a little brisk walk, we're going to send another drone at him, and we'll see. Maybe that one doesn't land here, you know, in the middle of the, you know, winter scene. It's Russia. There's always snow on the ground. You know, oh, look, it's mid-August. Hello? Assassination drone. You know, they don't, if there was ever a time where it was just like grass, a beautiful, you know, like the fields are alive. No, they're not. Everything's dead in Russia. And Putin was almost dead too, guys. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a trip from Russia back to the United States. I want to get the freaking hell out of here as quick as possible. You know, I'm not standing in line for bread. We'll be doing that in America soon enough. I'm not doing it now here in Russia. You know, I'm going to take a few photos of the murder assassination drone. I'll send it into Channel 7 News, and I'm jumping on the next flight, 9 flights and a freaking donkey to get home to do the report tomorrow. Where in the world will Mark Pires' Channel 7 News be tomorrow? They start asking. That's like one of the polls that's on the network channel. If you go to the Twitter and you look up right now, that is it's trending. It's trending on the Channel 7 News Twitter page. Where in the world will Mark Pires be tomorrow? Tonight he's by the freaking, you know, assassination drone. I guess we'll just have to see. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, call them. I'm done. I'm just going to take a few photos. I don't need to delay this any longer. Do you think I really want to meet McCall again on the way out? Oh, hey, McCall. Look, before I leave, you think I could squeeze a little freaking vodka out of you? He's not giving it up. You know, he's just not a generous Russian. I know a lot of generous Russians. Mikhail is not one of them. No. He has his grain alcohol as well. That one he just washes his teeth with. I don't even get that one. Brushing his teeth with grain alcohol. Mikhail. He's an interesting one. I'll tell you more stories about another day, another time. He smells like Funyuns. That's no good. Anyway, guys, I'm getting off a topic because I want to get the heck out of here. Taking a few photos, heading back to the States. And again, go and hit that poll, Twitter. Yeah. Where in the world, Channel 7 News, Mark Pires, where's he going to be tomorrow? Where is he now? What's up, guys? You want to try to land someone like this? There's only one way to do that. You got to learn the 5 rules to landing a lady. Yeah. All you got to do is check it out down below. Webinar, it's free. You go in there, I give you all 5 tips. And in order for you to get out alive, you just have to give a blood sample and take a civet test, get a vaxaroo, and you have to pay us a bribe fee of $999. I like that total. I'm throwing it around tonight. And if you do that, those 4 things, first of all, you're going to be protected. You're not going to get it anymore, you know? Like when you go out there and like everybody's like, oh, it's out there. You're not getting it anymore because you got the bugaboo, you know? Like everybody else who's not getting the bugaboo, they're the ones spreading it. Bugaboo. So you, though, you're good, you know, because you went to get the bugaboo and you're good now, you know? So you go get the bugaboo, you bring the test, you do that, you bring the $9.99. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm teaching you all the 5 steps to landing ladies. You know, when you're landing ladies, I'll give you step 1 for free. This is a free, at least this is the first step. You want to land a lady? You go up to that lady. That sounds simple. Does it? I'll tell you what, most people have a hard time doing step 1, going up to the lady. Step 2 is the crazier one. Oh, what do you do when you do step 1? You got to go to the freaking webinar for that one. You want to do it? Fine, I'll give you that one too. She's giving me an elbow over here saying, just tell him. Step 2 is saying hi. You got to land the lady. You walk up to her and you say, hey, how you doing, lady? I just happened to see you from across this venue here. And I thought I might stop over and say hello. See how you're doing. You're in. If you do that, say those words exactly, you're landing a lady, you know. This is, you know, I'm giving you inside, you know, this is webinar exclusive stuff, you know. You got to really get into the webinar in order to know all about these details, okay? The most important thing to understand is that if you really want to land a lady, step number 3, you going for the kill. I just can't help but notice how striking you are. You know, I know it's 2021 and this is passé, but I really love to make you a housewife. You know, take care of some kids, you take care of the house. I will go out there and chop some freaking firewood, right? What are we talking about here, right? Is that too much of an over-the-line thing to say, 2021? I want you to stay home and raise our children. You know, don't go out there and murder people one day and get into video game heads and latchkey kids. How crazy for you to take away my right to be a woman. I know. I wasn't meaning to do that. You can do you, okay? You want to do you and you don't want to be a housewife, take care of our children? You just made your own bed. Yeah, realistically, like, I don't even need to know what's downstairs after that, you know? You're going to tell me that, like, you're good and don't need, like, no, sorry, you're done. I'm out of here with you. I got no time for someone who's not going to be, you know, taking care of the kids. Like, you want to shuffle them off? Oh, yeah, I can't wait to go back to work. You can't wait to go back to work, shuffle your kids off? You do realize you shuffle them off to school when they're 5. And then they're in the system, right? This one over here wants to put them in the system day 1. Okay, shovel them off. Let somebody else take care of my kids. You never seen the way nannies take care of kids? Go freaking Google nanny treatment. Not good. No. You think a nanny. Think about how frustrated parents get with their own kids. Now you give that to somebody who gives not a crap about your kids. Get it? Got it? Good. Look, at the end of the day, you have to understand that if you want to land a lady, you have to follow this guy. I am the land a lady guru. You know, there was a guy named Tim Meadows that was the ladies' man back in the day. He'd say, I'm the ladies' man. And he was actually very good at being the ladies' man. But I am the 2021 ladies' man. My name is Timmy T. That's right, when Timmy T's on the scene. And he's like, I'm going to land ladies. I'm going to give you... This is act number 4. You need to do these things in sequential order. You know where we're at right now. You walk up to the lady, right? And you get up there, you're like, hey, how you doing? Right? You got that going. And then you're like, I can't help but notice that you got those clothes halfway off. Let me help you with the rest. Right? You're good. You do that, game, set, match. Boris Becker style. He's getting the Wimbledon tonight. Yeah, he was there. You know, 17-year-old winning Wimbledon. Yeah, nobody remembers. Nobody wants to remember. She just got Wimbledon. Yeah. Game, set, match. Oh, yeah? 40 love. You know what I mean? So, you know, right, that one worked on you, right? Yeah, see? She told you, heard it from her lips. If that doesn't work, concrete exterior type of situation, this is where you go. You got to go flipperoo. You know, I couldn't help but notice that the left side of your face is longer than the right side of your face. Just figured I'd point that out. And walk away. You walk away, right? 3 minutes later. Watch. Oh, yeah, what's that? Oh, yeah, no, I'd love to have a drink with you. Right? Every time, you know, it's one or the other. There's also a third option, you know. Could I buy you a drink? Oh, you're underage, sorry. I don't, hopefully she's not. That would be very, very off-putting. And also, oh, I'm gone. That's it. Nope, sorry. I just got canceled by Bausch and Lau.
They're like, comedy bad. You can't do funny.
This freaking Karen world. Everybody's a Karen. 2021 Karens everywhere. Guys, look, we're here down at the beach right now, Surfside beaching it, right? And we're having a great time. We're ready to take on that next surf contest. Remember, if you want to learn how to surf from the master, you got to follow me down below. Just click the link. Click the link down below. We've got a webinar. Yeah, the webinar on surfing. You don't want to miss that one. Webinar surfing it. And you're going to be like, oh, I visualized it. Listen, if you can't webinar the surf, you know, detail and get into what I told you about the barrel roll, and there's a story within that barrel roll, right? Yeah, she knows. She was there for the story. Why do you think she's latched up with me now? Yeah, she was like, oh, Brock Williamson, we want you to tell that story again tonight on the show. That's why I'm here.
Brock Williamson.
And she was like, hey, do you want to go out afterwards? I did the reverse pick up a girl situation. She had a pick up a guy situation. She came over to me. Yeah. That's when you're boss level. You want to go boss level 5? You're there doing your thing. Comes over to you. Hey, I noticed your shirt is halfway open. Can I help you with that? She must have taken my freaking course, you know? And then like all of a sudden we're on like the same wavelength situation, you know? But look, you want to get a Brock special? You get your butt out here, out in that freaking surf. The big waves are coming. The cowabunga from down under, that's coming. Yeah. You better have your longboard. You want to get on the cowabunga from down under? With Frankie Avalon? With the Net Funicello? You better make sure you're doing a Net Funicello situation, that you get yourself in front of the camera and you tell them, I got my longboard. I'm ready for my Net Funicello situation. I don't need you to tell me that like Annette Funicello is not in. Okay, I think that she's totally in.
It's so funny. I have to say, it's so funny when I look back at comedies I created. Like, there's certain things that I used to say that I can't stand, and I stopped saying. Like, situation. I used to say it. I used to think it was funny. I'd be like, situation. I'd throw it in the end at, like, all these things. And then I got to a point where I'm like, what the freaking hell? It's, like, too much. And then the other one was freaking. I say freaking too much when I do my movies. So now, for my future movies and for my future comedies, you'll see I don't say it as much. I'm trying to not say it at all. I'm in the process while we're watching this of sanding down some of these picks that I've been making. So I got so many picks here. I found this piece of wood here that's beautiful olive wood. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful detailed wood. And it's a weird triangle right now, so I'm going to have to sand it down a bunch. But I'm going to make 2 or 3 more, probably 3 more picks out of this. And tomorrow we're building a cane. We're actually going to build 2 canes. It all started, my father-in-law he couldn't find his cane, just misplaced it. And I was like, I'll build you one. So I ran and built one real quick, but it was like literally 2 minutes. I just, one piece, I took the jigsaw out, and then once I built it, it was like too short. I was like, geez, I'm going to build a real one, like a really nice one. And then my father, I went to see him today, and he's at the hospital still, and he's dealing with, trying to see if he could beat cancer, and had surgery, and he's having a hard time, so I'm trying to see if I can build him a cane so he can have something a little bit more personal when he has to move around. So tomorrow we're going to do that. I'm going to set up my cameras down there in the workshop, and we'll go live from there. I wanted to set up my phone and just go live from there, the one that moves around. It's like a director, and I can't find that for some reason. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to locate it when it's not raining, and we'll set it up. I'm intending to try to do that show earlier tomorrow as well. So if you guys can, keep an eye out. I'll try to see if I can leave a note for you. S-Coop always lets everybody know in the Telegram app. If you guys have not subscribed to my Telegram page yet, I think S-Coop could share that link with you, or Pamela Swan can, or somebody else who's a mod. I don't do enough on Telegram. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to get content out to you on all the different channels, and then also go live while being a real estate agent. So I don't really have a chance to go into Telegram much, but I do appreciate if you guys join my channel there, so when any chatting is going on or when any links are posted, you'll get to see them. And make sure that all notifications are turned on for this channel, guys. That's necessary. I'm going to play you one more thing real quick here. Let's see what we have. This was something I don't remember, like, and this is really long, so I'm going to try to fast forward into this. But I remember this being crazy. Oh, you know what? Let's play this one. A Man of 1,000 Voices. What was this? This one I think we enjoyed. Let's watch this.
Zabroska, are you ready to give us a killer woohoo? Because I could use it. What? You got to drink a yoo-hoo first? I'm here! I did it! I got Joanne back there, she's wheezing. And you're here, Renaissance Man fam, waiting for a woohoo from Zabrosk. He's telling us he needs a yoo-hoo first? You drink your yoo-hoo, give us a freaking woohoo, because I'm ready to take this thing through a new level. I'm talking about, like, whatever this was, we're going here. Here. Matt Zabroski, give me a woohoo! We're dealing it. Woohoo! Right? You're here. You get a woohoo like that. I'm just saying, got a TikTok fam doing it. Guys, this is a live improvisation show. Been live for 1,140 days in a row. If you give me a follow, give me a whatever we call it on TikTok. I always forget. It's a follow. Give me a view. And then smack that freaking screen. The more you do it, the more people will come and see Joanne as she wheezes. It's like cheese grater style all over the back of me. Don't you dare throw that doll hair at me. Guys, you don't realize this. I signed her to a lifetime deal. She was like, I want to work for the show. She's George Soros's daughter. I want to work for the show, Mark. I was like, that's cool.
I want to find the comedy.
What the freak?
I want to find the impressions.
I'm on a wedding crash. We're going to do it. Why not? We're going to do it all the time.
I thought this was a different bit.
Whoa.
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Dr. Marvin, I'm here with Gil. I brought Gil, Dr. Marvin.
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Whoa, come on down. I'm going like a mix of Pacino and Walken. We're walking down to Dunkin' Donuts to get Al Cappuccino, a Dunkin'-chino. A Dunkin'-chino. That's going to be, Al Pacino. They should have hired
This is
Al
the one I
Pacino
thought
to
it
do
was.
that.
Ready?
Let me tell you a story. Young man, you come down, you start a show. December 31st, 2018. He says, try to make a change, effect a positive change. One person at a time. Who knew he'd have such a hard time reaching the world with the message of love and light? He does anyway. Show up. Today, we're going to overview some of the people who've been watching the program for a long time now. You're going to say that thanks to Mark Pires, Renaissance Man.
Hi, Mark. It's Dr. Evil. I just wanted to say... Wait, where are you taking me? I'm trying to say a couple of messages to the Renaissance Man. Sure. So, you made it to 3 years straight. You did, Dr. Evil. Our allies like Mark Zuckerberg have done a phenomenal job stopping his content. But we must work harder. I'm thinking murder hornets. Let's order them in bulk and send them to the Renaissance Man.
That's a great idea, Dr. Evil.
I know. I'm frickin' Dr. Evil. Let's see if he makes it to 4.
Today is the 3-year anniversary and the new year of Mark Pires' Renaissance Man. I feel kind of bad. I called him lazy at the 500 days. I said, you better show us that you really want it. And now he's here, almost 1,100 days in a row. 3 years. Yeah, he's winning big league. And I wanted to say congratulations. Yes, no, he's doing good. I try to call every once in a while, Balatia and we watch it Mar-a-Lago with Baron. Just make sure when you tune into YouTube that you get to the Renaissance Man show and you'll win big league, just like me and Balatia. And Baron, too, he's 12 feet tall. He's still growing, actually. Winning big league. Anyway, congratulations, Mark. Hi, Mark. It's Elon Musk. I just wanted to thank you for all of your hard work. You're doing a great job for humanity with your positivity show. I'm going to keep working on Tesla, and you keep working on humanity. Happy New Year. Hi, it's Jordan Peterson. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate your work. You've been broadcasting live for over 1,000 days in a row. It's very hard to do that in 2021 with all of the cancel culture. You're doing it very effectively. I must confess, I'm a huge fan of the messaging. I'm always watching your show. And I just want you to know I'm very proud of you. I
miss you, Normie.
I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark Pires' Renaissance Man. He's tuning in 3 years live. I was hoping to be there like in studio, but I'm there in spirit.
That's
I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark Pires' Renaissance Man. We're talking about 3-year anniversary. You kidding me? It's such a big deal. I couldn't believe it. I was watching the show the other night. I'm like, he's doing 3-year anniversary? We're almost there? I was like, are you kidding me? Whoa. This guy's crazy, doing it every night. I called Zoolander. I was like, are you kidding me? This guy's going live every day. We started tuning in together and watching it. I called Christopher Walken, too, to tell him about it. I just want to say congratulations to the Renaissance Man. 3 years? Are you kidding me? That's some serious dedication. Hi, Mark. It's Bezos. I just wanted to wish you a happy new year. 3 years in a row. That is phenomenal. You know, I started Amazon because I put my head down and I just kept going. Your pursuits are your own, Mark. You need to put your head down like Bezos and you can accomplish anything. So happy new year.
What's up, guys? Gary V. I'm crushing it. Just wanted to let you know, Mark Pires, Renaissance Man, 1,095 days in a row, 3 years in a row live. Crushing it. Look, I told you, if you're not willing to put the time in and be everything for the people and then show your love, then you'll never crush it.
Mark, it's Dr. Facce. Just wanted to say congratulations. That's a lot to do, 3 years in a row. I mean, doing it 1 year in a row is a lot. But I just wanted to say, make sure you get your bugaboo. I'm very proud of the bugaboo. It doesn't work, but go get it, okay? Make your neighbors feel safe. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year.
Hi, Mark. It's Bill Gates. I just wanted to say congratulations. 3 years in a row. That's phenomenal. I've been working on Facceroos, as you know. I'm trying to stop the population from growing. I mean, I didn't say that. I'm just joking. Anyway, lots to do. Happy New Year, Mark.
Just want to say congratulations on my favorite talk show, variety program. I tune in sometimes, listen to my music. Yeah, and I love it. Whoa, sometimes I'll throw a hoo-ah out there. It's Al Pacino. I'm doing another film right now. It's about the Renaissance Man. Anyway, just want to say thank you. Thank you for all your dedication.
This is Richard Dreyfuss. I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark. 3 years live in a row. That's quite the dedication. Look, I just wanted to say Happy New Year's to the Renaissance Man.
Hi, Mark. It's Keanu. Just wanted to say you're doing a phenomenal job. 3 years in a row. It's amazing. Even though you're kind of living in the Matrix.
I hope you've seen the light of day. Man, he tries to do all his part to see the world a better place. Oh no.
Sometimes he gets a setback.
Depends, you quit or you go. This man, he keep going. I told him, take a break, go, nap it out, wake up tomorrow, you try again.
He doesn't hear me.
He does what he wants. He's the Renaissance Man. Show. Oh no.
I did. I told him.
You're gonna get there. Just don't ever stop. The sun starts burning your feet. You run faster. So I hope you understand the dedication involved and the heart as well. You gotta have a heart. I hope you get this now. The message is clear as night. Renaissance Man, every night, every day,
forever.
Make sure you tune in. I'll see you there.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I love that ending. I love that ending. Got a little Christopher Walken doing the intro and outro. The outro is much better than the intro. I love that part. I'll see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dramatic ending to a comedy bit, you know? Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get a chance to do this building a cane bit. I think it'll be pretty cool to do that. Let's see.
Google Fi Wireless has flexible phone plans that keep your
one, isn't it? Oh no, we're on the right one. I appreciate you guys for kicking it with me. Sunday evening. A plays in the house. Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, S. Coop, Trish Killian. If you guys have not hit the like yet, please do so. Please leave a comment after the show, not just in the chat, underneath the video itself. The more you interact, the more others will find the show, and the more YouTube will tell you about the show. And I drop content every day, so interact so you can be a part of it. Tomorrow, do it all over again. Building a cane, DIY style from the BeatSeat studio. Perhaps we'll build a couple more picks, and maybe even build a BeatSeat. We'll see. So join me for that. Get my hands dirty tomorrow. Until then. You got to go away. Yeah. Smashy that the likey, my friends. I will see you tomorrow. You got to go away. You got to go away. Yeah. Have a great night, fam. You got to go